Now I know I said since I just finished doing Pirates Bay Park and the announcement of Planet Coaster 2 this fall being released that I wasn't finna do another park build. But I didn't say I wouldn't do another park flip video. So let's get it. Alright guys, welcome back my fellow Plankonians. I'm Scott Boogie and welcome back to another Planet Coaster video here at the channel. And what you guys are looking at is actually one of my very first creations. Literally, this is one I finally found one that was like my very first creation of something that I put together in Planet Coaster when like I literally was just using everything inside the in-game uh menu to build this park just with no theming in mind or nothing, just placing stuff where I thought would look cool in this park. And I always wanted to show you guys like the growth of how I started putting stuff together versus how I put parts together now. And this was the perfect example and the perfect park, but I couldn't find it, but I had to dig deep into my PlayStation 4 blueprint, so I had to go to my PS4 version of Planet Coaster, dig down in the files in there, and I found it, uploaded it to the workshop so I could put it on my PS5 so I could bring this park flip video to you guys today to show you guys the difference in how I lay my parks out then versus now. At this point, as you can see, I had stuff everywhere. The foliage work in this park was just sporadic. It was, if any, like especially around this ride here, because I didn't know about ride prestige and things like that at the time, and the grid work and all that. As you can tell, I didn't know about the grid system and stuff like that. And it's basically like I tried to use whatever in-game shops they had on the game and just plop them down in places to just make it look nice in the park or whatever. And at the time when I put this part together, I thought this was the the best thing smoking on Planet Coaster until I started seeing other parks and other videos where people had coasters and things like that that I thought they was DLC. I thought, there was DLC packs that I was missing from the game, until I realized that you can custom build your own stuff on here, which end up being make the game even more fun for me. And then over here was that double dragon coaster that was on the workshop back then. I can't remember who the creator was of this, but this coaster, I only used this coaster like twice in two different parts. Like this coaster also is in Community Park, but in this part, this coaster has a block section problem. And the stations are horrific right now. You look at these boarding stations, and as you can tell, this is one of my very first stations. Like, look at it. It's just it was no life to it or anything, no kind of detail. It was just sporadic and all over the place. But hey, I was just having fun at the time. I was just trying to do something and trying to create a cool experience for the NPCs on the game. But right now, I don't like it. So I decided I wanted to, come back and see what kind of changes I could make to the part to make it look different. So what I want to do is I don't want to take away from the integrity of the original studio park. So I want to keep this original studio park entrance with the makeshift parking lot and the studio park entrance here. But for sure, I think I want to get rid of this Planet Coaster Hotel, and I also want to get rid of this McDonald's here. Um, not that it's not a nice design or a nice creation, at the time that I made this part, I didn't have any custom items of my own at the time yet. I was still playing this game and still learning how to play this game and just having fun coming in here building coasters or I mean placing coasters, and once I learned how you build coasters, I started trying to build coaster, which my first ever coaster build is this coaster over here right here, man. This Vekoma coaster over here. Um, yeah, This thing is oh my goodness. Alright, let me see. Yeah, this thing is really bad. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see if we can get a ride on it. But we probably gonna have to wait because the ride. Well, we can close it and then just test it, put it in test mode, and get a ride on it. So you guys can see, like, this was my first ever coaster build. It was two greens and an orange. You know, it wasn't bad for my first layout design, but the ride itself was rough. So we're gonna definitely get rid of this and add something new. So let's check this out. See what I mean, guys? Like I said, man, it was horrendous, man. This was a horrendous ride right here, you know. But at the time when I was building and putting all this stuff together, man, I thought all this stuff was fly. I thought it was really cool, and yeah, and it could be so much better. It could be so much better, and now I know that it could be better, and that's why we here in this park right now. We're gonna do a couple of updates in this video to see what kind of changes I'm gonna make, and but maybe I turn it into a little mini series alongside of my Building Jones Water Company, which is coming along great right now. As of right now, you know, I done put my office in there so far and added some more pieces to the conveyor belt for the Jones Water Company dispensers and everything like that. And even added the new dispensers to fill up kegs. So yeah, that project is coming along pretty good. But I had the bug to build another park, but I didn't want to start one from scratch, you know, and knowing that Planet Coaster 2 is coming out. So I wanted to go back to an older park that I had and redo it, you know, and see how I can make it look. So I did this one and pulled this one out so you guys can see the before um, version of this park and how it started off, which is this here, and my beginning stages of playing Planet Coaster when I didn't know nothing about planning foliage and path work and terrain work, any of that. You know, all of it is flat right here, and it's just I thought that's how it's supposed to be. You know, but with my little experience of playing the game over a year or so now, and being able to well, it's almost 2 years now, almost of playing the game now, and having a bit of fun and learning how to create things. I got a couple of things that I would like to put in this part to see if we could modify this part. Now we're gonna keep a few items in here, like some of the flat rides. I'm definitely gonna get rid of this Ferris wheel over here. That drop tower, I may just put a Screaminator instead of that, and we're gonna keep this ride over here as well. But hang time, this is the ride hang time. I'm gonna keep this ride because this was one of our selling point coasters here in the park to get people here. One of the first coasters we put in this park. So we're gonna keep this coaster here. We're just gonna re-theme it, give it a different looking coaster station maybe, and some more scenery outside out here, trees and things like that, and a custom sign to go with the clock out here. And we're gonna get rid of the twin dragon, this whole little area here. I'm gonna get rid of that. But this that's not gonna be in this video. But you know, this is some of the things that I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna get rid of the Slimer ride and this horrible Echo One ride that I had because I have a custom Ghostbuster theme area that I would like to put in this section here. So we're gonna get rid of all of this stuff here in this area, including the flat rides and the scenery and stuff here. Place that there and see how that comes out, and then we're gonna build around it. But in this video, we're gonna work on the entrance area right now. We're gonna, like I said, I want to keep the studio park entrance here with the makeshift parking lot as the entrance here with the water tower there, the Planet Coaster. But I would like to get rid of this McDonald's restaurant, you know, because like I said, it was created by another creator at the time. Can't remember who created that, so I want to get rid of it and put one of my custom creations in here, my hibachi grill. Put that in here, get more fancy in this place. Had a hibachi grill right there. But the thing about the hibachi grill, I used it in my sport complex. If you guys kept up with my sport complex series, I had a hibachi grill in there, but it was just scenery, because it was outside aesthetics for the sport complex. But in here, I want to make it a functional property, so I gotta put a restaurant or a facility or something in there, or Vista Point too, to get guests to come in there. So I got to do a little path work and things like that, and we're gonna have to redo this whole little area right here, a little terrain painting and things like that, to get it set up and get it prepped for the makeover here that we're gonna do here at Studio Park, so we can transform it into Studio Park 2 here at Scott Boogie Gaming. So like I said, guys, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and that like button as well, and share it with a friend. And if you know somebody that like playing Planet Coaster, or they new to Planet Coaster, you know tell them that come check me out. I'm friendly over here. I take in all creators over here at all times. All right, so let me see what I want to do. Oh yeah, we got to get rid of that too. That was just one of the in-game set fireworks they had that I wanted to put in the park because I felt that you had to have that. And like I said, I got a random train just sitting here. Like, I just have sporadic stuff and scenery just placed everywhere when I started first playing this game, as you can see. So, oh, and this gave me an idea of what I could add over here as well when I renovate this area here, instead of putting it inside the park, which it still is inside the park because the gate is there. But right now, as you can see, nobody uses that McDonald's. I don't know if it's the path work or however it is, but we're gonna see if we close that McDonald's down. Maybe they just don't like McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like McDonald's. They don't like how they process their food. So we're gonna get bougie and we're gonna bring them a hibachi grill in here, and we're gonna close down their iconic Planet Coaster hotel they got right there, and we're gonna open it up with a new Hotel Cedric, this run by Jones Amusement, who bought this property right here to renovate it and bring a new park for the people here at Studio Park. So let me get right on into this renovating part of the video so you guys can see what I came up with so far with the new changes that I want to do with the entrance area of Studio Park. All right, now here we go. We are back. Now here we go. Now and added the my custom Hotel Sedgwick design up in here, with the Levin September restaurant in here, staff building over there as well. But over here, I had an idea for what I want to put right there as well. And then down here, down the road, we did a little bit of terrain work up in terrain painting. I mean, up in here, and we added my hibachi grill, the parking lot right there. Then we got our little rock road that's gonna be leading over here that you can get to the inside the park as well under the tracks like that. So we're gonna keep the same kind of layout, but the pathing is gonna be a little bit different with a little bit more scenery on it and things like that. So what I did to the hibachi grill is I added this wall right here, because at first this wall wasn't here. It was a light and stuff right there, but I added this wall here. So on the inside we can put a Doom's Delight up in here, a restaurant, so a guest could actually come up in here. And then I'm gonna see if I could put a Vista Point right here, so people could come and stand right here and watch this guy play the piano. So it's a little touch that I want to have right here. And I got two bus stops right there. And as you can see, the pathwork already looks better, in the front. The guests can walk on all this, and versus the one little singular path that they had at first. I still may go with the singular path right here to connect everything. Hold up, though. Oh, I don't want it to go there, though. I want to see. That's what I didn't want it to see. Hold up. I don't want the thing to join. So see, that's the problem. All right, I'll do that. See, now I don't mind enjoying it. All right, so now we got a clean path right there, and then we can hook this up as well. Shorten that down, you know. All right, so now that's all clean and neat right there, and then if we want, we can add um, a shop or something right there, facility or something. If I want to put something right there as well. I didn't connect the hibachi grill yet because, like I said, I didn't even put the restaurant in there to see how it's gonna even fit. But over here in this area here, I was thinking about putting my custom game room where I use the Brave's arcade game machines, but um, I use some of them to create a little mini arcade or cut my own custom arcade instead of using the the one that he had on the workshop. So I think I also had no. I used that in my Jones Mansion. I don't think I used that in the sport complex. I think that's in my Jones Mansion. So all of those designs are on my workshop. Go check them both out, the sport complex and Jones Mansion. But just a word of advice: when you go into either one of those maps, just move around real slight with the controls because there's so much going on in both of those sandboxes that the game will crash on you if you move too fast in there. And if you go to Jones Mansion, if you go to the baseball field that's in there and the announcer booth, I forgot to put a label on it, but the the sequencer that has a sign under it, if you go and click that one, it's a fireworks show it's a home run fireworks show that I set up out in the outfield. It's a cool little project, man. Like I said, I was having fun on Planet Coaster, man. So it's like, uh, you know, I just feel like a lot of stuff I do is underrated on the game. Even though I like to have fun and I give credit where credit's due and everything, but yeah, I'm having fun right now, Joe. You finna see how I flip this park, though. You finna see that. I'm finna show you right now. All right, so now that I said something about the arcade, I wonder how that would look here. Cause I think it would fit right here in that area, but it may be just a tad big. But I still may try it. But I first need to see how this is gonna look so I can get the path work done for this hibachi grill here. Alright, so let me go on and do that. Because I don't want the video to be too long, but I just want to show you guys, a little my little park flip process and how I, come about flipping parks and things like that. But here I'm flipping one of my own creations, and so I know how it was laid out and how I wanted it and how I want it to look now. So yeah, let me go and make these little swift changes right here and see if I can add a Dunes Delight in here. You know, so yeah, let me do that real quick and let's go and I'll meet y'all in the next part of the update. Alright, now we done got the hibachi grill all patched up. And now we got the guests could come up in here, but let me add the vista point in here. Alright, right next to the piano here. Alright, there. Just an extra added touch right there. And hopefully people come up in here. Alright, so we need to I'm gonna say why is this light right here? So we need to move this actually. So we could use this, but we could need to move this. Maybe move this here. Put this here. Yeah. Put this here. Instead of right there. So we got those lights around there. Let's see how this look at night anyway. Alright, not bad, not bad. It actually looks really good though. Parking lot, excuse me, probably could use a little bit more light, but it is what it is. We ain't gonna do too much. We still gotta have room for rides, and we got people quitting on us already. Come on now. Come on, give us a chance now. We trying to get the part back and up and running. Because when we get this part back running, y'all gonna be complaining about all the work y'all gotta do. I'm talking about, man, y'all just on the walkout on me. Go back to work. Man, man. They ain't even giving the boy a chance here yet. Alright, so I said I want to try that game room and see how that fit in right here first, and then we can go up under here and start working on the first little section right here before we wrap up this first part of this park flip video. And already the part looking different already and looking better. Alright, it's looking a lot better and a little different already. So let me grab that, see if I can find it first. And cause I forgot what I saved it under. So let me find that arcade. Cause it looks just like the hibachi grill. I should have probably put it over here by the hibachi grill, but we're gonna put it over here close to the arcade. I mean the hotel and over here. So let me get that, and I'll meet you guys in the next part of the update. Alright, it took me a minute to find out what tag I saved this thing under, but yeah, here's the game room design that I have put together for my Jones Mansion, and I used some Bravades arcades machines to decorate the inside of here. Not nothing fancy or nothing, just a little something. But a couple of these you can run path to, so hopefully guests will use that as well and come over there and utilize this area here. Since it is all behind the entrance gates of the park, so yeah, so maybe that's what I put right here. Maybe put some ticket booths right there for put some ticket booths right there for speed passes and things like that, man. I couldn't even get it out. And then on this side, maybe have a couple of the gift shops or something, just to fill out this little area, this little opening area of Studio Park now. And then we can move on to the next part of the update, which would be this here. You know, I'm gonna keep everything in this area here, but we're gonna work on this because I'm gonna keep this. This is one of the rides we're keeping as well. So we're gonna redecorate it a little bit because over here is a little area we can make a little path to. So what I may do is run a little path over here so we can have to go into the patio to the game room, as well as it's gonna be the exit to this ride. Well, you'll see what I'm trying to do. You know, it's hard to explain, but you'll see what I'm trying to do once I do it. So let me finish putting the path to this stuff right quick. Let me see how we gonna do that though, cause it's kind of tough. I forgot which one of these games has the path on it. Okay, this one right at the door. Okay, this one. Hold on, I forgot I'm on that camera there. All right, so we got which one? All right, we got a couple of them, man. Why the, all right, we got a couple of them in here. Look like. All right, so let's do this. We ain't gonna be able to get everything probably. I would have liked to have them go through the door. Okay, well maybe do that. Anything else in here? Let's see, anything else in here connect? Nope, just those two. All right, cool. All right, so now what I want to do, maybe I could line it up with the door now a little bit better. Or you know what? Maybe you just come from outside. Just come from outside with it and go right through the door. But it's still gonna curve it. Still gonna curve it. All right, it's all good. All right, now let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. That's cool. That's cool. No, that's cool. No, I ain't gonna hate on it. Let me see. Would have been nice. But it's gonna throw everything off, ain't it? Let's see. It threw everything off though, didn't it? Not really. Not really. So we're gonna leave it like that. Alright. So now we got that hooked up. um, maybe let's add some benches out here. Let me see. We're gonna have let's put some of these. Dang, I can't add them to the side though. I only could put them up there. I want them on the side, but we got the elevated path, so they ain't gonna let me put it out there. So it's gonna have to go up here. So we'll put one there. We ain't gonna put two because it's gonna be blocking. So we'll just put one right there. That should be cool. That should be cool. And maybe let me see. Maybe we'll add a vending machine out here. Let's put us a vending machine out here. The pip shop machine out here. Alright. And put a canopy over it. You know what I mean? Put a canopy over it. But we want to give it the goapy colors or something, you know what I mean? Alright, there we go. That'll work. Alright, let's put a goapy sign on it too, man. Let's put a sign on it. Uh, it'll be shop sign, right? There should be one in here. Yeah, one of these. One of these will work. How about that one? Oh, this that neon one? I don't know if I want that one. How about this one? Yeah, this one is better. Because the other one was a wall sign. Alright, so we'll use this. Throw this on there. Oh, that looks real good. I'll drop that on the front of there. So that'll be our little goapy thing. Put that there. Alright, there go our little goapy stand right there. Vending machine right there. Real cool, real cool. Alright. I think we about finished up with that right there. But then I said I want to put some ticket booths right here, like some get some fast passes right here. But I don't want it to be right there because I don't want this path to get too congested. So we need to pull it back some right here so it could be a line at least. So let me see what we can do to flip this part because like I say, I'm not trying to do too much in this video or in this park itself. You know, I want to see if I could find blueprints that I haven't used yet or blueprints I only used once in a park or some of my recent blueprints I just did that could go in this park to fill it out to make it look better. Yeah, that's what we're going for in this series right now. You know, as we just finding things to do as to Planet Coaster 2 come out. So the only thing is I want to see what design I want to go with for the fast pass booth right here. And maybe move this fountain over just a bit. Move it back some like here maybe because we're gonna need that space. Well, let me see. Put it like directly here and maybe build around it. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, cause we're gonna need this little space right here at least so we can have a line so the path don't be too congested right here. You know what I mean? So let me see how we gonna do this ticket booth thing, and I'll catch you guys in the next part of the update. Right, now see, I done found the ticket booth. Um, Now the thing is, we're gonna have to modify this thing so we can have fast pass booths in here, which means we're gonna have to get rid of our people sitting here in the window. So we're gonna have to get rid of our little scanners and things, so we can put a booth right here. We could leave the glass right there. That's no problem. You know, give it a little bit of a realism, a little bit, just a bit. You know, let's get rid of our workers, this chair, and these screens and everything. That, uh-oh, we ain't even gotta worry about the we don't even gotta worry about the that wall there either. So now this put us some ticket boost there. Services. So I need some info boost. Alright, let's see if we can customly do this. Put this on in there. Put these on in there. Yeah. Well, you can see. Well, you can see that blue. So let's see if we can duplicate that. Slide that over a little bit. Cover that up just a bit. You know, just to modify this a little bit. Flip. Now, see, we didn't flip the blueprint at the same time. You know. Now, the regular blueprint, there was just a facade, like just, you know, a facade for the outside of the sport complex, for the animatronics to look like they was purchasing tickets for the event. So now we got this here. So we're gonna put fast pass on these, not tickets. So we're gonna put fast pass. hmm Same on this one as well. No, I think I want to change the color though. Let's see if we want to change the color. Alright, yeah, let's change the color. Change the letter color. Alright, that'll work. That'll work. Alright, so now we got that there. And already it's looking good, looking good. And there's one more thing that I think I do want to add on here. Custom to the entrance right here to wrap up the first part of the Blueprint Flipper Studio Park, which is already looking different already. I want to add my custom churro building right here. So let me go on and grab that and add that on here. And we're going to wrap this video on up here today. So let me get that, shall we? Alright, and there we go. Now I got my custom churro, the soul right there. You know, where you can see them in there making the churros right there. With another staff building right there to finish up the entrance area of the new studio park here at Scott Boogie Gaming. You know, no, I wanted to, I just, like I said, I had the bug to create another park, but I didn't want to make one from scratch, so I went and found one of my very, very first parks where I had all the in-game shops and stuff in here that I decorated the park with, you know, because I didn't have any experience in the game yet. So now that I have a little bit of experience in creating and laying out and building things, I decided I wanted to come in here and do a park flip of my very first park, Studio Park. And then you've seen how it looked in the beginning, and it already looks different already. It's already looking better. And yeah. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash that like button and that subscribe button as well. And make sure you hit that notification bell as well, because when we come back next time when we hit Studio Park, we're going to do a little decorating to our sky ride right there. And yeah, maybe going to get the moving out some stuff, demolishing some stuff to make room for new areas for this park. So until next time, and until my next Planet Coaster video, I'll catch you guys in the next one.